Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Musings with Mayuri. In my previous two videos related to the prelim series, we have seen how to cover modern history and ancient and medieval history for prelims. We'll continue this series and today we'll be seeing how to cover current affairs for prelims. So I would like to talk on a few things before we get started with the video. That is, you should know the limit of covering current affairs, so that will become quite clear after going through this video, because I've clearly explained the themes that are being asked in the UPSC prelims as well as attached snippets of PYQs also. So it'll give you a clear understanding what to cover for prelims and where to put a full stop, which is very important because current affairs is one such subject which is very vast, right? And not everything is important. We need to understand what is important, and that will come only by solving and looking at the previous year questions. Okay, and the importance of current affairs is non-negotiable because maybe sometimes the questions from current affairs do not directly appear, or sometimes there are a lot of questions from current affairs which come in the paper. So, but one important thing is knowledge of current affairs will help you in solving the prelims questions. Like, it will give you that peripheral knowledge which you will have to apply in solving those questions which you are unsure of, or probably which are not very static, which have not directly come from the static resources, right? So keeping that in mind, we'll see what all has to be done for current affairs. Let us get started now. Yes, these are the snippets of my current affairs notes. This page basically has all the reports released by different organizations. I used to make digital notes for current affairs. Please have a look at it. And this is the June 2023 current affairs which I had covered for 2024 prelims. So this is how I made the notes. Okay. Now comes the major part, that is what all themes need to be covered. So what you should be doing is, if you're writing your notes, have separate sheets for all these topics and keep noting down all the whatever, like let's say if you're going through some reports, please note them down in that respective sheet which you have maintained for reports or indices or declarations, conventions, etc., right? Or if you're making digital notes like I did on Excel, then please have separate spreadsheets and note down all of this. Okay, I'll we'll quickly run through the themes and also show you the PYQs that have appeared. So first is the reports. You can see the global competitiveness report is published by. Okay, the second theme is indices. Which of the following gives global gender gap index? Okay. Then third is declarations and conventions. For example, Fortaleza declaration recently seen in the news is related to affairs of. Okay. The next is exercises in news. For example, this had come in 2024 prelims. Which of the following statement about exercise Mitra Shakti 2023 are correct? Okay. Then you will have the committees in news. For example, Gadgil committee and Kasturi Rangan committee report, sometimes seen in news, are related to what? Okay. Then post that the operations in news, for example, operations undertaken by the army towards upliftment of local population in remote areas to include addressing of their basic needs, is called. The answer to this question is Operation Sadbhavana. This question had come in prelims 2024 paper. Okay, so this way they'll ask you. Then the Ramsar sites. Okay, so you can see this question. They have asked the list of Ramsar sites on the left, and on the right they are asking its location. Yes, then post that biosphere reserves. See the question, which of the following are an Agasthyamala biosphere reserve? Okay, they'll ask you like which national park, which wildlife sanctuary is located within this particular biosphere reserve. Okay, then after that, tiger reserves. Among the following tiger reserves, which one has the largest area under critical tiger habitat? Then the next theme is elephant reserves. Then after that, national parks and news. Recently, there was a proposal to translocate some of the lions from their natural habitat in Gujarat to which one of the following sites, right? Then the biodiversity heritage sites. You'll have to make a note of all these sites and their locations as well. And if there are unique features related to any tiger reserve or national park or biodiversity heritage site, please note them down. Please note them down. Okay. Then geoheritage sites, then blue flag certification of beaches, right? Then you will have the species in news. Whatever species comes, please note it down, their IUCN status, and they fall under the which schedule under Wildlife Protection Act, then which appendix of sites, right? And any special feature of that particular species. For example, I'll give you one, like, the lesser floricans, right? So male lesser floricans are smaller in size in compared to their female counterparts. So this is one special feature of the lesser floricans. So this way you will have some important some special features related to some important species as in mostly which are likely to be asked in the prelims based on previous year papers. Yes, so that is how you will have to collect it. See this, which of the following is not a bird, right? They had given 4 options and we have to tell which is not a bird. Okay. Then diseases in news. See, they had asked one question related to Zika virus. Okay. Then schemes in news. This question, Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana. Okay. Then art and culture. In this segment, we'll have to cover festivals that were in news, tribes in news, and the GI tag. You can see this question is asked about GI tags, right? Then you will have to cover UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites and Intangible Heritage Sites. Both the questions were asked in 2024 prelims. So you will have to know the latest editions, how many sites are there, right? So all these things, and in which states, basically if there are sites, in which states they are located. Okay. And even the intangible heritage list, like you will have different things like chow dance, Durga Puja, so they are related to which state and their unique features, right? So you will have to know a little bit. Don't collect extra information, just one line or 2 lines of information will do. Okay. Then chemicals and news. For example, you can see so many questions are asked. Triclosan. Okay. Then the 2017 question, they've asked the adulterants, right? Or unwanted chemicals that are present. Then you can see the 2021 question, bisphenol A. Okay. They've asked about chemicals. So please have a note of it as well. And if you remember last year, there was rhodamine B in news because it was used as a coloring agent to color the cotton candies, right? So please make a note of such chemicals. Then national events or happenings. For example, this question appeared in 2024 prelims regarding Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, right? Then about the MSMEs, when the act was amended, so there were certain minor changes made. So they had asked its provisions in 2023 prelims. Okay. Then Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, right? So anyways, you'll cover this in schemes, but I've separately added, please keep in mind the different missions also. Okay, and make a note of them. Then international relations and news plus places in news. So many questions are asked from this theme. You can have a look, like the 2024 question, instability and worsening security in Sahel region, and what is the statement to basically the reason. Okay. Then the 2023 question, recently USA and EU have launched Trade and Technology Council, and statement 2, followed by statement 2. Okay. Then see the 2022 question, they have given a list of countries in Africa and why they were majorly in news, like what happened there, right? So yes. Then you'll have to keep a note of the terms in news. For example, the 2024 prelims question, metaverse was quite in news this year, so they have given a question whose description pertains to metaverse. Okay, so this way UPSC tends to ask questions. So please please make a note of all this. Then see the 2023 question, Wolbachia method is sometimes talked about with reference to which one of the following. So all these questions, basically the terms in news, if you're solving the mock papers, the full length mock papers, you can collect the terms that are frequently appearing in most of the test papers and make a note of it. Okay. Then see the 2022 question, rapid financing instrument and rapid credit facility are related to what? Okay. Then 2022 question, the term greenwashing pertains to what? Okay. So this is how they ask questions. Yes. Please cover all these themes which I've shared in this particular video. The factual aspect of your prelims current affairs part will be covered from here. Okay. And revise them thoroughly multiple times so that if any question is asked, you get them right. You'll easily score 2 marks and it'll give you an edge. And having peripheral knowledge is very, very helpful, because after 35 to 40 questions in prelims, whatever questions we'll be solving, we'll have to apply peripheral knowledge in arriving at the answers. Okay. So please make a note of it, read them and revise them multiple times. Thank you.